everybody, it's Lorraine from pregnancyexercise.co.nz. Welcome to our website and YouTube channel. And this is the first episode in our brand new series all about Diastasis Recti for 2019. There will be 3 parts to this series. Do not miss out. And of course you can click onto the blog for much more information. Also, if you're pregnant or postnatal, and remember we're postnatal for a very, very long time. I'm postnatal, my youngest is 7. You can jump onto the website and join our online programs at any stage during your pregnancy and postnatal. Okay, we also have Fit Mum challenges. So in today's video, please try and watch the whole video because you're going to learn so much. The do's and don'ts when it comes to exercising when you have Diastasis Recti. Now that is going to be during pregnancy and postnatal. Now, for the last 10 years, where I've been focusing a lot around diastasis, and remember there's a lot of new players in the game, and they're all sort of quite a few years behind where the ones who've been working in the industry are now. So we're just a little bit ahead of the game in terms of what's a yes exercise and what's a no exercise. Okay, so let's think about your diastasis and a weak core. All right, so we're going to think about that as we go through the workouts today and when I'm showing you the exercise. So when you have a diastasis, poor core function, we have all, 100% of us have poor core function postnatal because the muscles haven't been activated correctly for a long, long time. Even during our pregnancy, if we think we're doing it, often we're not, because often everything is stretched and neurally we just cannot connect to those muscles effectively and efficiently. Post-birth, there can be a lot of trauma to the pelvic floor muscles. So 100% of us need to start back at the basics. Postnatal, improving our core strength, regardless of if you have a diastasis or not. Core strength is absolutely essential postnatal for everybody. Okay, so only about 20 to 30% of mums will have a diastasis after the first birth, around the 6 to 8 week mark postnatal, because it's aimed to heal. It naturally happens during pregnancy. It also naturally closes postnatal. All right, so if it hasn't, then we can start to address that. But you all need to, everybody, please address a weak core system. Follow Birth to Fit Mum to heal a diastasis and to address your weak core system so you're ready for everything else. So the do's and don'ts regarding diastasis. If you are in the initial stages of healing, late pregnancy, when you're losing, we all start to lose that good function of our core because baby's there. Everything's growing, everything's getting stretched. Of course, your system is compromised, regardless of your athletic ability. Okay, so we need to change things. All right, so that's when you need to think about the exercises you're doing. So yes, there are exercises we need to look at avoiding in that initial healing stage and in the late pregnancy stage, which are, and I'm going to address these, high intensity exercise, because remember when the core system is compromised, so are the pelvic floor muscles, so we don't want to put them under any extra pressure. So watch the high intensity interval workouts, girls. Frontal planks, press ups, which we know, yes, of course, crunches, okay, look at those. All right, toes to bar, intense pull-ups, heavy weights. Okay, so let's just have a look at a couple of those exercises and the reason behind why we need to avoid them. Any exercise that stresses and increases excess into abdominal pressure is going to push out on the weakened core system, either stretching that diastasis more during pregnancy or not allowing it to heal postnatal. It's also going to put a lot of pressure on your core system. So here, no pressure whatsoever, no force. Here, minimal force. There is a little bit force generated, but if you have good core function, support exercises are the best exercises to do right through pregnancy. Then we can start to bring them up onto the wall postnatal. So support exercises are a big tick for when you're healing your diastasis post and from around 25 to 28 weeks pregnant. As soon as you get to here, the load massively increases. Now, you may think you're being able to control that, but what's happening is during your pregnancy, everything's really confusing for the brain. So what often tends to happen is we start to grip with our upper abdominals. Okay, remember your core system is like a balloon. So that grip and pressure on the top starts to put more pressure. So everything opens up a little bit wider through that diastasis or into your pelvic floor muscles. So anything that creates that intense pressure does need to be avoided until we get the control back. Certainly not avoided forever. You don't need to avoid crunches forever. Absolutely not. Once you've got your core systems back functional, your diastasis functional, you can introduce all these exercises again and start to build them up. But again, just if you don't have a diastasis postnatal, it does not mean you can go straight back into these exercises, because what happened the other day, and a mum sent me a video, she thought she was gripping again, but she wasn't, and all she was doing was activating those upper abdominals. Let me show you with heavy weight exercises why these should also be avoided, as soon as we pick up a weight, we're creating pressure. Now, we might be able to control the load at certain levels, okay, so that feels okay for me. I can control that. I'm not feeling it in my back or anything. I can feel my pelvic floor muscles. But as soon as I put it over my head, there's the swing back. So I've lost a little bit of control there. Okay, so I can feel that in my core. So I could probably get away with that. But if you asked me to squat with this, I would lose it completely, okay? And that pressure would be too much, and I would be pushing out, unable to control the load with my weakened core system. So again, we're all going to be a little bit different. That weight might be absolutely so easy for somebody who's coming from CrossFit, so that is going to be okay. A heavy weight for you. So we're talking anything over 10, 15, 20 and 30 kilos. Same for squats, overhead press-ups, biceps, anything where you feel I can control this. Absolutely, but give me a 10 or 11 kg, probably couldn't control it and I would lose that. So in terms of exercises to avoid and exercises to do, avoid heavy weights, avoid high intensity exercise, yes, avoid crunches, yes, avoid press-ups and frontal planks. Once you've got the control back postnatal, you can start to do them again. Whilst you're healing your diastasis, girl, anything done with support squats, support lunges, support press-ups, triceps, planks, anything, they're all perfect to do to help you heal. Band exercises, resistance band exercises are amazing. Okay, we've got lots of exercises that you can see on our website done with the band. Swimming's okay, walking is okay. All right, everybody, if you have any comments, please ask. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. It gives you a little bit of insight into the exercises, all of the exercises, not so that you're worried or concerned, so that you can now feel, okay, all right, this exercise, this lunge with the weight doesn't feel right. Take the weight off. Oh yes, I can control it. I can do that one, okay? Pre or postnatal. Give me a shout anyway if you're confused about anything. The next video in the series is diastasis or weak core. What is it? Okay, have I got a diastasis? Have I got a weak core? Is it both? What do I need to focus on? Okay, remember, get to the website to join all our online programs, pregnancyexercise.co.nz, and I will talk to you all soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.